Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another practice here at Stream Yoga in Port Colborne. No props are required for this practice. However, if you have blocks or straps or anything that you use for your own personal practice, gather those things up, clear out a space, unroll your yoga mat, and we will get started. So you can come down onto your back. And then just let your legs go long, your arms out beside you with your palms facing up. And start to drop into your practice here. Start to move your attention to your breath. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. And make each breath be very full. So take an inhale, take in all the air that you can, fill up the lungs. And on your exhale, expel all the air from your body. And just take a moment here to be an observer. Start to notice how your body is feeling today. Start to notice how your breath is feeling today. And start to notice where your thoughts are going today. And if you can, try and bring your thoughts back to the breath. Focus on the inhale, focus on the exhale. Take a few moments here in silence, preparing ourselves for practice today. This would be a good moment to perhaps set an intention for what you want your practice to look like, what you want the rest of your day to look like. Good, and take a deep inhale, seal that intention. And an exhale out. Good, swing your arms up overhead. And then walk the hands over to the right-hand corner of the mat. The legs can come over to the right-hand corner of the mat. Left leg crosses over top of right. And your right hand grabs onto your left wrist so that you can pull that arm gently, getting into the side ribs. Good, and then come all the way back through center. And then walk it over to the left. Right leg crosses over top of left. Left hand grabs for right wrist. And then just gently pull yourself into a side stretch here. Breathe into the side body. Good, and come all the way back through center. Hug the knees up into the chest. And just start to rock it back and forth here, massaging out that lower back. And then slide the knees so they're over top of the hips and give it a rock back and forth there. Getting into the top of the glutes now. Working out any sticky spots. And then keep the toes glued together. Start to circle the knees wide away from each other, creating big hip circles here. Starting to wake up the inner thighs, wake up those hip joints. And then reverse direction, go the other way. And the next time you come through center, loop your hands around the right knee and extend the left leg long on your mat. Hug the right knee in and just give it a little sway side to side. Maybe a little circle here. Good, and then right hand comes to the knee, left hand comes to the foot. Externally rotate this leg so it's turned out in a pigeon shape and give that a little rock back and forth. Good, knee tucks back into chest. Hands come behind the back of the thigh, interlacing the fingers, and extend the leg all the way up to the ceiling. Good, pausing here to allow this hamstring to start to open. You can adjust where your hands are on the back of the leg. Pull both hips down to meet the earth. And then use your breath to create some softness all in this right hamstring. Maybe find some movement in that right ankle. Good, bend the right knee again, hug it in towards the chest, and then take it all the way across the body, coming into your twist. So your right hand can come out to the side, the left hand can come to the knee. Roll this right shoulder down to the earth, and your gaze can go over this right shoulder if that feels okay. And take a few breaths here. Good, bring everything back to center. And then tuck the left knee in to meet the right. Bring the hands over to that left leg. Extend the right leg long on your mat. And let the left knee rock back and forth. Maybe circle. Good, and then externally rotate this leg. Hand to knee, right hand to foot. And give it a rock back and forth here. And then the knee comes back into the chest. Hands come in behind the thigh, interlacing, creating some support here, and extend the leg all the way up towards the ceiling. And then you choose where you want your hands to be here. Wherever they are, try to plug your shoulders down into the earth. And come back to the breath. Use the breath to create space here. Allow it to help this hamstring soften. And then play with any movement here of the ankle. Point and flex the toes. Maybe sway the leg back and forth a little. And then bend the knee, bring it back in towards the chest. And then cross that knee all the way over top of the body, coming into your twist. Your arm can come out to the side, root that left shoulder down, and your gaze can go in the opposite direction if that feels okay for your neck. A few breaths here in the twist. And then bring the knees all the way back up, in towards the chest. Have the hands in behind the thighs here. We're going to take 3 spinal rocks to come up to a boat pose, or you can roll over onto your side and make your way into a boat. If you're coming with me, then rock it up 1, all the way down and back up 2. Last one, 3, pausing here in the boat. So you can use your arms to assist. And then once you get your balance, bring the hands out in front. So knees are trying to stack over top of hips. Collarbones are wide and open. Breathing here. From here, we're going to lower down half boat. Inhale, lift up, high boat. Lower down. Inhale, lift. Lower down. Inhale, lift. Pull that belly button into your spine, lower, and lift. Last one, lower. Inhale, lift and stay. Interlace the hands, and then take your boat, rock it from side to side, over to the right, over to the left. Right, left. Right, left. Right, left. 4, 3, 2, last one, back to the boat, pause. Good, and then cross the ankles, plant the hands, come all the way up to all 4s. So situate yourself here with your shoulders over top of your wrists and your hips over top of your knees. Take your chin to your chest, start to round out through the back. Inhale, drop the belly, kick the tailbone out, open up the collarbones. Exhale, round. Inhale, drop and lower. One more time, round. And drop and lower. Good, find the neutral tabletop again. From here, tuck the back toes under and lift the knees up so they're just hovering here in this hovering tabletop. Don't let your chest come down. Feel your belly button pull into your spine and push the mat away. From here, take your right knee, tap it up to the elbow, hovering tabletop. Left, down. Right, down. Left, down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, hovering here. Good, lower the knees down, uncurl the toes, and then walk the hands out a little bit. Let the hips drop down so you're in a modified plank here. Feel your elbow creases spin forward and the elbows hugging in as we lower down slowly down. 1, 2, 3, and lift. Down. 1, 2, 3, and lift. Down. 1, 2, 3, and lift. Sink it all the way back. Child's pose. Let the head drop. Feel the armpits wrap down towards the earth. Take a breath here. And sigh it out. One more like that. Exhale. Good. Shift yourself forward again. Coming back into that modified plank. And then hug the elbows in towards the body. Drop down. 1, 2, 3, lift. Down, 1, 2, 3, and lift. Last one, coming all the way down to the ground. Good. Walk the hands out in front of you, coming up into a Sphinx pose. Pull back on your fingers to send the heart through. Feel your shoulder blades come down your back. Breathe here. Good. From here, tuck the toes under. Start to recruit the lower abdominals, lifting up into your forearm plank. Pausing here. Round out through the shoulders. Push down through the mat to lift up. Hold and breathe. Good. Then I want you to walk yourself over onto this left foot, coming into a side forearm plank. So you can use this right hand to prop you up, or bring the right hand all the way up to the sky. Breathing here. Good. Right hand comes back down. Come back to that center forearm plank. Lower the belly. Uncurl the toes. Send the heart through. From here, just lift the right elbow up, straightening this right arm out. And then take your gaze over the right shoulder. Good. Lower the right hand down. Left elbow lifts, gaze goes over the left shoulder. Left elbow comes down. Tuck the toes under, lift from the lower belly, forearm plank. Pause here. Good. Rolling over onto that right side of the foot, coming into your forearm plank on the side. Use the hand to kickstand you if you need to, or lift the left arm up high. Try to lift the hips and breathe. Good. Left hand comes down. Find that center forearm plank. Lower the belly. Uncurl the toes. Send the heart through. Good. Left elbow lifts. Straighten the left arm. Gaze goes over the left shoulder. Back through center. Right elbow lifts. Straighten the right arm. Gaze goes over the shoulder. Coming all the way back through center. Tuck the toes under one last time. Lift it up, forearm plank. Good. Then the right hand comes up and the left coming all the way up into your high plank. Again, push down through the mat. And spread the shoulder blades wide. Breathing here. And then send the hips all the way up and back. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And here in the downward dog, do any sort of movements that your body is asking of you. Pedal out the legs. Swivel the hips. Let your head drop. Give it a shake, yes and no. From here, shift yourself forward, find the plank. Pause. And then lower the hips, uncurl the toes, coming into upward facing dog. Good. Pull from the lower belly. Slide it all the way back downward facing dog. Again, shift it forward, plank. Drop the belly and the hips, upward facing. All the way up and back, downward facing. One more time like that, shift it forward, plank. Lower the hips, upward facing. All the way back, downward facing dog. Good, take a deep breath in, deep breath out. And then rise up to your toes, take your gaze between your hands, and tippy toe the feet all the way up. To meet your hands, let the head drop, find a bend in the knees. You can ragdoll the arms and give it a little sway back and forth. Good, hands come down to meet the earth, and slowly roll yourself all the way up to standing. Roll the shoulders back and step up to the top of your mat. On your inhale, arms come up to touch. Exhale, dive it forward, hinging from the hips. Inhale, lift and lengthen from crown to tail. Exhale, fold yourself in. Good, hands root, the right leg steps back, and then the left. You can modify by putting your knees down, shift forward, elbows hug in, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, take it up, upward facing or cobra. Hips go back, downward facing dog. Good, deep breath in and out. Gaze comes between your hands, rise up to your toes, get springy and light. Jump, step, walk, hop up to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold it in. Pause here in the forward fold and heel toe the feet open so they're hip width apart. From here, root the right hand, bend into the right knee. Left leg is staying straight or attempting to stay straight as you open the left side body, coming into a twist. If you want to take the bind here, you can internally rotate this arm and let it drape behind you, looking for the small of your back or maybe that inner thigh. Use that to roll the chest open, gaze goes up. Good, exhale, release everything. Hand comes back down. Inhale, lift and lengthen again. Exhale, fold yourself in. And then roll yourself all the way back up to standing. Good, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, dive it forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold it in. Hands root, left leg goes back, and then the right to find your plank. Again, you can modify by lowering the knees or take a full vinyasa, shift forward, elbows hug in, lower down chaturanga. Inhale, take it up, upward facing. Exhale, up and back. Downward dog. Deep breath in and out. Gaze comes between the hands, rise up to the toes, make your way up to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold it in. Heel toe those feet apart so they're hip width. This time left hand roots, left knee bends, right side body opens into a twist. Gaze can go up. And if you want to take the bind, internally rotate this right arm, drape it behind you for the small of your back, or maybe the inner thigh, and then use this to roll the chest open. Good. Exhale, release the arm. Hand comes all the way down. Inhale, lift and lengthen again. Exhale, fold it in. Bend your knees, root to rise, arms come all the way up. Exhale, dive it forward. Inhale, lift from crown to tail. Exhale, fold. Hands root, the right leg goes back to find your runner's lunge. Lower the right knee, uncurl the toes, reach the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Feel your shoulder blades slide down your back. And take a breath here. Good. On your inhale, fingers come up to touch. Exhale, twist. Right hand comes forward, left hand comes behind you as you twist into that leg. Good. Hands come through heart center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Hands back through heart center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. This time, this back hand goes to your back thigh. The front palm flips, and you reverse this. So slight back bend, hard to balance. Pull everything into the midline. Inhale, bring it all the way back up. Hands come through heart center. Right hand comes down. Left hand reaches up and over, side stretch. And back through center. Left hand down, right hand over, side stretch. Back through center. Hands come down to frame the foot. Back toe tucks under, lift the back knee up. Left leg escapes to find the plank. And your hips go all the way up and back. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in and out. Good. This time step the right leg forward. Square the hips, runner's lunge. Lower the back knee. Uncurl the toes. Reach the hands up. Anjaneyasana. Inhale, lift, fingers to touch. Exhale, twist. So right hand comes behind, left hand comes forward. You twist in towards the leg. Hands back through center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. In through center. Lift. Twist. This time that right hand comes to the back of the thigh. Front palm flips. Reverse. Little back bend. Good. All the way back up through center. Left hand comes down. Right hand reaches up and over, away from the front leg. Side stretch. And back through center. Right hand down in towards the leg. Side stretch. And back through center. Hands come down, framing the foot. Back toe tucks under, lift. Right leg escapes. Find the plank. And the hips go up and back. Downward dog. Deep breath in. And out. Gaze comes between your hands. Rise up to your toes. Get springy and light. Come up to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold it in. Bend your knees. Arms go wide. Take it all the way up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Hands root. Right leg goes back. And then the left. Always you can modify by lowering the knees or skip the vinyasa. Shift forward. Lower down. Inhale, take it up, upward facing. Exhale, up and back, down dog. Toes come into touch. Right leg slides up. Three-legged dog. The right knee tucks into the chest and steps through. Square the feet here, square the hips, reach it up, crescent lunge. Take your weight if it's in the heel and push it forward. Same thing here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist into that front leg. Hands come back through center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Now making this even harder, hand comes down to the thigh, front palm flips, reverse. Good, exhale, release. Hands come in through heart center. Root down through this right leg, pushing all the way up to find your warrior three. Breathe. Feel energy up the toes, energy up the crown of the head. Good, bend into the right leg, left leg comes down, hands come down to frame this foot. Straightening out both legs, coming into a wide pyramid pose. So straighten the front leg, back leg can scooch in, pull this right hip back, left hip forward, coming up onto your fingertips or blocks if you need them, and fold yourself into that front leg. Even here, feel like this kneecap is pulling up and this quad is engaging. Good, shift it forward, bend into that right leg, left leg steps back, finding the runner's lunge. Right leg escapes, and the hips slide up and back, downward facing. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Gaze comes between your hands, rise up to your toes, get springy and light. Take it all the way up to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold it in. Bend your knees, arms go wide, fingers come up to touch. Exhale, dive it forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Hands root, left leg goes back, and then the right. Shift it forward, elbows hug in, lower down. Inhale, take it up, upward facing. Exhale, up and back, down dog. Toes come into touch, left leg slides up, three-legged dog. Left knee tucks into the chest and steps through. Square the hips. Inhale, reach it all the way up, crescent lunge. Push the weight forward over onto the ball of that toe. Good, inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Right hand comes forward, left hand comes behind, twist into the leg. Back through center. Lift. Exhale, twist. Back through center. Lift. And twist. Good, hand goes to the thigh, front palm flips, reverse. Good, exhale, hands come into heart center, pushing down into this front leg to let the back leg float up. Warrior three. Breathe. Good, bend into the left leg, right leg comes down, hands come down to frame the foot in this runner's lunge. Start to straighten out the front leg. Maybe bring this right leg in a step closer. Pull this right hip forward, left hip back. Fold yourself in. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Good, shift it forward, bending into that knee to find the runner's lunge. Let the left leg escape. Find your plank. Shift yourself forward, hug the elbows in, and lower all the way down to your belly. Good. From here, inhale, hug the elbows in, lift it up, cobra. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. This time, hands come behind you. Interlace the fingers. Roll the shoulder blades down. Root down through the pelvis. Lift the legs. Lift the chest. For your locust pose, hug the toes in. Feel the belly button pulling into your spine. Neck is long, face is soft. Exhale, release, side of the face comes down to the mat. Let the shoulders roll in. And give the hips a little wiggle. Good, gaze comes back through center. So you can take the same locust pose, or you can bend your knees, flex your feet, lift the chest, and let your hands come back for your ankles, coming into full upward facing bow. So you choose whatever back bend you want to do here. Toes can be pointed or flexed. Lift the chest up. And exhale, release. Let the legs just windshield wiper back from side to side. Good, and then let them come down to the mat. Bring your hands back up just below the rib cage and push yourself all the way back. Child's pose. Let the head drop. Good. Walk the hands back in. And then sit yourself over onto the side. Swing the legs around. And bring the legs out long in front of you. Sit yourself up tall on your sits bones here. On your inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold it forward. So maybe your hands come to your shins. You want to feel a nice long back here. So hinge forward from the hip. And then see where you can grab your toes, the sides of your foot, maybe your shins. Wherever you end up is fine. And it can be different at any point in time of the day. So try to send your heart forward, lengthen out your back. Good, and then let yourself fold all the way in, let the back round. And roll yourself all the way back up. Good, right leg crosses over top of the left. So you can keep this leg out long, or you can tuck it in underneath you, whatever you prefer. And same thing here, you can have this left hand come across the body this way for your twist, or hug this knee in. Right hand comes up and comes behind you, gaze goes over that shoulder. Feel both hips reaching down for the earth. Good, gaze comes back through center, and so does the body. This right knee lowers down now to stack over top of the other knee. The heels can kick out. Sit yourself up tall. Again, both hips need to feel flat on the floor here. And then walk yourself forward. This is pretty intense, so you might just walk your hands out a few steps. You might even just tilt yourself forward and find that that's enough. So you choose your end point. Good, hands walk back in and sit yourself all the way back up. Bring your hands behind you, rock your hips back so you can uncross and recross. Left leg over top of right now. Again, you choose if you want the leg long or to bend that left knee or right knee in, pardon me. Sit yourself up tall, pull both hips down, and then choose your arm position here. Hug that knee in, left hand reaches up and comes behind you for your twist. So feel like the crown of your head is spiraling up towards the ceiling. Good, gaze comes back through center, and then the body follows as well. This left knee drops down to stack over top of the right. The heels can kick out. Again, you choose how far out you want the legs to go. The more they go out, the more intense the stretch will be. And then walk yourself forward, tip the hips forward. Soften the head and breathe. Good, walk your hands back in again. Hands come back behind you, sink back on the hips to unravel the legs. This time both legs out in front of you. Moving into Shavasana now. So take any props that you want with you. Maybe a blanket for underneath the back of your head or underneath the back of your legs. Maybe blocks, whatever you choose your Shavasana to look like today. And then roll yourself down onto your back. And wiggle around until you find that perfect spot. Let your eyes float closed. Let your palms face up to receive. And allow everything to slow down now. Feel the effects of your practice wash over your body. Let the muscles in your legs release and relax. Let the legs grow heavy. Allow the hips and pelvis to sink towards the earth. Let the belly soften and the rib cage soften. Feel length in the back of your neck. Allow your face to relax. Your teeth to separate slightly. Let the back of your skull just rest heavy against the earth. And allow yourself to be here with your body and your breath, resting quietly. Shavasana. Of course, you can stay here as long as you like. And then when you're ready, start to find some small movements. Wiggling wrists, wiggling ankles, rocking the head back and forth. And then take a deep breath in. And a big sigh out. You can make your way over onto your side so that you can come all the way up to a seated position. And then when you get here, bring your hands together and just start to rub the palms together, creating energy, creating friction, creating heat. And then pull the palms apart. Feel that tingling energy that you've created here. On your inhale, take it to your forehead. Exhale, big sigh out. Thank you everyone for sharing practice. I truly, truly miss being in studio with all the energy of everyone who's taking class together. I can't wait to be back in the studio live with real humans and real people taking class together. So please just know that I miss you all, and I hope that you're safe and well. Thank you for sharing practice. Namaste. Enjoy your day.